For several years, the Liberian education system has gone down for so many reasons because of the kinds of experiences we've had here.
When you look at this country now, it's very different from the country that I grew up in and went to school in. Rebuilding that requires access to data and information that can allow you to make some very sensible decisions. Until recently, very few people could tell you how many schools we had, let alone how many children, how many teachers. A lot of decision making was really driven by guesswork. So you can imagine the huge gaps in terms of resources and the priorities in terms of allocating those resources.
And now we're trying to turn that around. We're trying to transform the system to one that will enable the real goals and aspirations of this country to be achieved.
EMIS is Educational Management Information System. I process data, analyze data. I also go on the field to train principals and teachers. At the end of the training, we distribute a questionnaire to them.
The attendance of teachers and students, whether you have textbooks, whether you have generator there, whether you have solar panel, benches, desk, whatever it takes that makes up a learning center. It tracks all of that.
So there's a whole set of reform initiatives that is highly dependent on the kind of infrastructure that we're able to build. With the GIS, Geographic Information System, you are able to target resources based upon needs. Otherwise, you're working in the dark with the biometric fully operational. Every morning, when the teacher comes to school, they're able to swipe in. And before they leave, they swipe out. But we're trying to weed out some of the bad practices that cropped up as a result of the disintegration of the system during the war years.
When the war came in, I was a teenager, just come out of high school, just entered college, and the war came. More than 20 years later, I came back. The biometric system is one key way. In fact, I think if it's not the only option in terms of weeding out goods names from our payroll, I think it's the most effective tool that will keep our teachers check and balances. They come to school on time, they leave as the time required.
Absenteeism is linked to pay. I can guarantee you that most people will come to school. Everything we do evolves around providing opportunities for children to learn, because it's the foundation of any democratic and any viable and sustainable society. Without it, you are bound to be caught up in one set of conflict after the other because the people are denied opportunity. This is a great equalizer in terms of the chance and the opportunity to improve oneself, one community, and one's country.
We are far behind a lot of countries, but with technology, we can leapfrog progress. And so we need it like yesterday.